This entire offseason, there's been a lot of talk and speculation about the Vikings trading star running back Dalvin Cook. And yes, a lot of it has come from this channel because it does make sense. Given Dalvin's age, given his salary, it's better to move on from a player a year too early versus a year too late. Even though Dalvin's got some good football left in him, like how much is left? And maybe Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi adofo-mensah not really endorsing Dalvin this entire offseason. Maybe it's them not fully committed, or maybe it's them keeping their options open. But what if the option is keeping Dalvin? Like, what if they can't find the right trade partner? What if they just think, okay, it's better to have him back one last ride and really get after the running game this year, which they clearly want to do? I mean, it's a possibility. It is. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Vikings offseason unless there was, like, a player being cryptic on social media. But Dalvin put this out on his Instagram stories. Vikings Pro Bowl running back Dalvin Cook, who is second in the NFL in total yards since 2019, to be continued. ... So this could be read a number of ways. This could be read like it's time for a new beginning, or that he's coming back with a fury off that shoulder surgery, and he's looking to have the best year of his career. I mean, also he played all 18 games last season, which is the first in his career. So maybe Dalvin is just revved up, ready to go. He's ready to prove all the haters and the losers wrong, no matter what uniform he's in. And it's a distinct possibility. Contract-wise, like we said, he's due a $10.4 million base salary. $2 million of it is fully guaranteed already. He's been up in the Twin Cities getting that shoulder checked. He's probably going to be passing a physical soon. So if the Vikings are going to trade him, I mean, it's coming up. The decision is coming up to either cut him or potentially keep him. And we've also said that an option is, if the Vikings ride this thing out, they don't do a deal during the draft, they don't do a deal during OTAs or the summer. Once you get into training camp, you could either leverage him for a pay cut, or you could trade him in case there's an injury somewhere else around the league in the running back department. Who knows? Or they just keep him. That is also a distinct possibility. And Dalvin reportedly has already said that he's not interested in a pay cut, down from his 10.4. And Dalvin, he made some big plays last year. The long run in the Dolphins game, the 81-yarder against the Bills really kicked off that comeback. And of course, the closer against the Colts was beautiful, man. But he does turn 28 in August. And last year, the Vikings were running the ball. Well, part of it's on Dalvin, part of it's on the offensive line. But the Vikings, even though they're becoming more of a passing team, it's clear that they want to rebuild the running game. Bringing back C.J. Ham, even though he had a reduced role last year. Obviously, they see him not only as a special teams captain, but also potentially using him more this year. Signing Josh Oliver, the best blocking tight end in the National Football League, when you already have T.J. Hawkinson. They want to get after things running the ball this year, and Dalvin could be a part of that. And even though they re-signed Madison to a 2-year, $7 million deal, maybe that was the vision the entire time. It's just like, hey, we're going to have Dalvin, we're going to have Madison back, and also we're going to have Ty Chandler, King Kene, we're going to have C.J. Ham back, and the Vikings are slated to have around $23 million in cap space dedicated to the running back room, which is by far the most in the league. So maybe that's what the Vikings want to do, even though it seems backwards. Kevin O'Connell, a passing guy, as well as Kwesi, an analytics guy, then all of a sudden you just pile drive into the running back room. And it does seem backwards to a degree, but then you remember Kwesi was in Cleveland when they extended Kareem Hunt and when they extended Nick Chubb. So I don't know. Maybe he does see the value in the running back position. Who really knows? But I know that it's still a distinct possibility for the Vikings to clear cap space and the Vikings to get younger. And like I said, it's better to get rid of a player a year too early versus a year too late. But Dalvin still can do it. Like, maybe it's not as often as it was in previous years, and maybe he just doesn't have, to a degree, that same burst that he did when he came in as rookie in 2017. But he can still do the damn thing. And if the Vikings are going to be dedicated to running the ball this year, and you're going to have a fullback, and you're going to have an H-back, and you're going to run a lot of two tight ends, and you're just going to bash people right in the mouth, I mean, it could be set up for Dalvin to have his 5th straight 1,000-yard season. It could be set up for Dalvin to have his 5th straight Pro Bowl. Who really knows? But your thoughts are thoughts. What if Dalvin isn't traded? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Nailed it. I want to support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.